Okay, good morning, everybody. And this is a recorded Zoom Saturday morning. And thank you guys for being on. It's probably gonna be a fairly short Zoom today. Hopefully, my goal is to have it done within 35 minutes. And so everyone can get back to their Saturday. Christy has some announcements that she wants to talk to you guys about. And so it's super important that those of our team members that couldn't get on this morning, make sure that you tag them when we post it later this evening so they can go back and rewatch kind of what we discussed. Patty was going to be on this morning with us to talk about building our network. He had a conflict in his schedule. He's not be able to be on with us this morning. So I'm going to go over some of the things that he was going to talk to you about. And then we'll answer any questions or comments that you guys might want to share, some successes from this past week, which I already heard some. So that's awesome, Vicki. And then we'll conclude, okay? So Christy, take it away.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us on this Saturday morning or on the replay. We're really excited to be a part of your journey with Engage. And so last week we talked about three-way calls and three-way group chats. And I just wanted to give you guys a big shout out and kudos because my phone was busier and my chat was busier last week. And I will have to say that the ones that are utilizing these tools are seeing results. And so there are several people that got new recruits and new customers from plugging into the system, getting uncomfortable, and doing what we trained last week. So if you have any questions or worried about how to do the three-way call or the three-way group chat, definitely just reach out to your sponsor or to us, and we'll be happy to help you because they are working. The proof is in the pudding. I saw several people doing them last week, and I was on the phone, and we've gotten results. So kudos, and I would like for you guys to share some three-way call stories later, maybe, if we have time. So I'm just gonna, do some reminders because it's always good to do reminders, right? So first of all, if you guys have any customer service type questions or issues, take them to customer service first. They're open Monday through Friday till 6 Mountain Standard Time, I believe, and then they're open Saturday morning. If for some reason they can't handle the issue or you don't like the way the issue might have been answered, reach out to me and I'll be happy to support you and to take that to Mike at corporate and deal with that issue. I just wanted to give you that reminder. The grab and go kits are still available. The grab and go protein still available. So grab that while you can. It's a great value. I think it's about $30 a box when it comes to tax and shipping. So that is a huge value that you can either share as samples or maybe you can say, hey, buy a micro daily from me and I'll offer you a free box of protein, however you want to use that. Maybe do a drawing. If you order from me this month, I'm going to do a drawing for all my customers and you get a free box of grab and go protein. Just great value, $30 with shipping. There you go. Thanks, Susan, with shipping and tax. So I stocked up, and I know last month we had, the Brain Boost that was on promo. And I know I've heard from people, gosh, I wish I would have bought more Brain Boost on promo, so, and me too. So, just take advantage of it while it's still there. The All of It Boost, don't forget about it. People are earning some serious cash with this All of It Boost. So if you have questions, let us know and we'll answer those for you. Don't forget that we have the Builder Packs and the Pro Packs, okay? Now, with the Builder Pack, they're going to save $110 on free product, and they get the enrollment for free, the $59.95. When they get the Pro Pack, they're going to save they're going to get $220 worth of free product, and they're going to get the enrollment for free. Okay. If they come in, the minimum is $100 to $499. They will need to pay that $59.95 fee to enroll. And that's an annual fee that happens that covers our website, our mobile apps, Eevee, which I know many of you are using Eevee, and Eevee's exciting. Eevee's working. It's very a smooth transition. And make sure if you didn't get in this first beta test for Eevee, that you jump on the next one that's going to be on August 15th. Okay, so make sure to be on the corporate calls on Monday at 11 o'clock Mountain Time, and then with us on Saturday at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. So Let's see, what else do we have? Reminder, corporate calls. Okay, and there's not going to be any more Engage University for the Opportunity webinar. I did post a link in our group that has the replays of those. So if you have somebody that wants to listen to a webinar or listen to some of the past trainings, the link is in the group. If you need me to tag you, I will. So definitely check those out. I know there's been a little confusion there. And I don't know if you guys know this, but this is pretty cool. We have an e-wallet, right, where we get paid, and we get paid every Thursday, and we get paid on the 10th. And you can actually use that money in your e-wallet to purchase product. So you just go to where the credit card information is, and then it says account credit. That's going to come directly out of your e-wallet. So instead of having the money come to you and then you buy product, you can purchase samples or product for your family by using your account credit, okay? And that comes out of your e-wallet. So that's something I wanted to share with you. Make sure that you guys let us know future topics that you'd like to learn about, okay? Because we're here to serve you, and we want to make sure that this is of value to you and that you're learning things that you want to learn about on a Saturday morning or on the replay. Another thing I learned this week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, but I had it in my notes to tell you. If you have, has anybody had a customer that signs up and they're not a preferred customer? I know I have. You have, so say for example, they sign up on Monday as a customer. You have till Wednesday, because we have a Wednesday close, remember? You have till Wednesday to call customer service and have them upgrade as a preferred customer. Because sometimes, I know, you know, Susan and many others do concierge service, which is awesome. Sometimes they just don't want that. They want to do it themselves. If you can walk them through that, perfect. But if they're just like, hey, I got it, and they accidentally sign up as a customer, then you have till that Wednesday before the close of the pay period to upgrade them to a preferred customer. And the value to them is better price. They get Engage Bucks, which they can get future product for free, credits towards future product for free. And it's going to give you 100% commission, and they can cancel at any time. So make sure that you let your team know about that. And new consultants that came on board in July and now coming on board in August. Let me know if you need to do fast start game plans. I'm happy to do them with your sponsor. Also, let's get them to E3. E3 is $700 in volume. That's going to give them a $100 bonus. So it's the month that they join, and the month after they can qualify for this one-time E3 bonus, $700 in volume. That volume can come from personal orders, it can come from team orders, and it can come from customers. So that's a very doable goal for them to get that extra $100 to get some of their investment back, because that's like the main goal, is to help people get their investment back, get their belief check, so that they can get excited and share with more people, right? And the last thing I'm going to talk about before I turn it over to Trey is our weekly close. So I'm always going to talk about this because it's so important. So what we do by Wednesday, this Wednesday, or every Wednesday, we get paid the following Thursday. So if you want a paycheck, if you want all of it, then get some activity done, either new customers or new consultants by Wednesday, and then you'll get paid the following Thursday. If you have the boost bonus, that boost bonus, you'll get the 20% on your weekly check for those enrollments, and then the boost bonus will come in your monthly check, okay? So that's all I have for you guys today, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Trey, and thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you so much, Christy. I appreciate it. One last thing before we move forward. Susan brought to my attention, we believe that if you, if you come in under 500 as a consultant, say for example, you come in at $440, you still are going to be required to pay that $59 annual fee. So just keep that in mind. And I'll verify that, and Christy and I will, but I'm pretty sure Susan's right. That's what it is. Okay, so just
that is correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Anything, if they don't get the builder pack or the pro pack, they have to pay $59.95 as the fee.
So if you have a pen and paper, I would grab it, and there might be, hopefully, at least maybe 1 or 2 nuggets that you'll get that can help you with what we're going to talk about today. Patty and I talked to Patty about talking to our organization about building your network or expanding your network, and unfortunately he wasn't able to be on with us today, so I'm going to go over some of the notes and some of the things that were going to be discussed. So basically there's 7 things or 7 bullet points that I learned from a guy named Josh Spector. Josh Spector is huge on building networks. He has his own newsletter. He also trains on social media and how to build your social media platform, how to market yourself, things like that. So these are some things that I actually learned from him, and so I want to make sure that I give him credit for some of the things that we're going to discuss. So in building your network or expanding your network, the first thing that I learned from him was create something to draw people to you. So, you know, at least in my experience, most people that shy away from kind of expanding or getting out of their comfort zone or expanding their network because they don't want to feel like they're pursuing people. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can attract people to you based on, you know, say your interest. For example, most of you know I'm a former college basketball coach. So on my Facebook, if we're Facebook friends, you'll see some of the organizations that I follow that are athletic based. I also follow other coaches that I'm friends with, and that has attracted other people outside of my network, friends of friends of friends, that are also interested in athletics. I've been friend requested probably, I would say close to 100 over the last 3 or 4 months, just based on athletics and me following athletics. And most of them I don't know. They're friends of friends of friends. So, you know, create something that you're passionate about and just put it out there. Maybe it's cooking. You like to cook, you know, you follow some, well, I know Christy doesn't like to cook, but you follow some things that, you know, that support you enjoying in the kitchen. And so there are going to be other people that are going to want recipes that you have. They're going to want to follow. They're going to say, oh my gosh, that looks delicious. I want, hey, where did you get that? It's just going to happen organically. So create something that people would want to see, but make sure it's something that you're interested in as well. So it just happens kind of naturally. Number 2, help people already in your network. So I think that's something that gets missed a lot. We all have a network, whether it's large or medium or just small, but we all have a network. We need to continue to nurture that network. We need to reach out. We need to help people in our network. You know, the quickest way to build a network is by serving. And I realized, and Josh hit it right on the head, the more people you help, the more people you serve, the more people are going to be attracted to you. The more your network is going to want to go out and refer, hey, you know what? You know, I had this issue and Vicky helped me with it. I don't know if you have this issue or not, but I tell you what, Vicky's amazing. You need to meet Vicky. And that's how quick it happens. So you need to nurture the network that you already have. So don't automatically think, oh my gosh, I have to meet more people, I have to go out. Let's just stick with what we have and make sure that we continue to nurture that. Number 3, surround yourself with great networkers. So I think this is pretty big. Some of us are natural. It's something you were born with. You love it. You know, you're just a people person. Everybody loves you. Like my wife, everyone loves my wife. I understand why they love her. But when you come to me, it's like, well, you know, I don't know. He's kind of standoffish. You know, I don't know what he's about. You know, I'm not that easy to figure out. I don't know if I was just born that way or it's because I was growing up in Detroit, but whatever the reason, my wife and I are 2 totally different people. So where she has just graciously and she has an open heart and she just loves on everybody and trusts everybody until you give her a reason not to trust you. People are attracted to that. I'm just the opposite. So she has a huge network. I have a huge network too, but not because of how she is, but because I've networked with other people that have huge networks. So just keep that in mind. Even if you just had a couple people that have large networks, that'll afford you to have a large network. So I hope that makes sense. Excuse me, so I'm going off my notes. So if you see me glare over, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, number 4, do a lot of things. Now, this is something that I've worked really hard on over the last couple decades. And this is even maybe something that I do a little bit better than Christy, where Christy does some other things better than me. I have done I've worked hard in being well-versed in a lot of different things. I'm into athletics, I'm into sports. We can talk politics, we can talk religion, we can talk just everyday life. I lost a brother, back in 1997. So, I have that experience of a death close in our family. My mother just passed away, so I have that experience. So I've tried to make sure that I have a lot of experiences to be able to share with people, to be able to converse with people that I might not normally talk to because we don't have a lot in common. And I hope that makes sense. So I try and put my things in a lot of different hats to know a lot of different things. So I just have a lot of conversation pieces with people to where it's not, awkward or seems pushy or uncomfortable. Number 5, expand your network beyond your niche. And that kind of piggybacks on number 4. So, me being heavily, my career heavily in athletics, I do know a lot of people outside of athletics. And that's something that I had to work hard on, because I don't know if any of you have been in athletics or been coaches, but coaches are like police officers. I find that police officers network with other police officers. And outside of family and a couple of friends, they really don't network a lot outside of other cops. And coaches are kind of the same way. So I had to really work hard at working on relationships outside of athletics, outside of coaching basketball. And I think that that's something that's really important. Not only do other people add value to you because of their different perspectives, but they also broaden your network to get you out of what you're comfortable with, if that makes sense. Number 6, have something to talk about. So those kind of all go right in a row. Expanding your network, being well-versed in different topics of what's going on around the world and what you're passionate about, and just have something to talk about. Have something to create. Josh quoted this. He said, to grow your network, you must connect with people. And to do that, you need to have a lot of different things to talk about with different people. It makes connecting with people, even people I don't have a lot in common with, easier than otherwise would be. And he's so right on spot with that. He says, find ways to increase volume and variety of information you consume, because the more you know, the more your network will grow. And he is so spot on with that, and I think it's so true. And then the last one, and this is actually one of my favorites. The last one is quality matters over quantity. Okay, so you don't have to, every person that you meet, oh, I bumped into a person that I just met in the airport while I was waiting on my flight, and he has something that I'm interested in, so he gave me his card. That guy's not in your network. The network is when you mutually add value to each other. It's not one-sided, right? So now he may eventually, or she may eventually be in your network, but not initially. That's something that you have to work on over time. But back to the quality is so important, because I would rather have 5 quality people that have huge networks in my organization that I can learn from, that I can build with, than to have 100 people that don't add value to what it is that you're trying to do or the direction that you're trying to go in. I hope that makes sense. Because we all are building our networks, not only to grow ourselves, but to grow our business, correct? So you don't want a huge network of people that don't share a common interest in what you have. So quality is super, super important. And so those are the things that I learned. I know that was really quick. I have some notes that I didn't discuss, but I think what I'll do, in addition to posting the video, I'll post the notes too, just in case I went too fast or you know, I missed that. That way you can see exactly what I learned from Josh, and you can have it for yourself. And that's what I have on that, Christy. And do you guys have any questions or any comments or anything that you would like to add to today?
Thanks, Trey. Debbie, go first.
Debbie, you there?
Trying to unmute.
That's okay. Could you
let me unmute
repeat
her.
number 3, please?
Okay, Debbie, are you there?
Yeah, but I didn't have anything to add.
Oh, okay. Susan
Okay.
thought you had something.
Sorry. No, sorry.
I started thinking you were talking to me, so I'm playing. I lost the video.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I should have said
No,
which
it's
Debbie,
okay.
you know. Debbie V.
Debbie squared. Number 2 kind of ran into number 3 for me. Can you repeat number 3?
Yes. Let me go back. So number 3 was surround yourself with great networkers, which kind of is close to, you know, quality over quantity. They almost kind of go hand in hand. But Josh separated them, and he has some notes that I'll post on kind of how and why he separated those two. But they do kind of go hand in hand.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is
Any
there
other
any
questions?
Good books related to this topic? Because I know there are some out there. How to Make Friends and Influence People. That's a good one. Anybody know of any other books? Oh, Susan's going to grab some. I know she's got some. Her
She's got a
library.
library over there.
Yeah, her library is thick. So while she's doing that, let's jump over to who has some three-way call stories. Anybody? Oh,
Well, there
yeah.
it is.
yes.
Eric Rory.
Yeah, Eric Worre. I definitely want to. I know I have that. I got to get it out and read it. Oh, and the CD.
Oh, that's perfect. So I don't have to read. Here you go. I like CDs. I don't
Good
have to read it.
job.
I can just listen.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Lori, remind me which one you want. And Vicki, you just signed a new consultant. So if you don't have it, I will send you a copy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
That would be wonderful.
Bingo. That's good. I'm gonna definitely, that's gonna be my next book. I just started the Recruit Like a Rock Star, and that's a good one. I've read it once, but I'm gonna do it again. Any other books that you guys can think of that's good on this topic?
Well, I know there's some more out there. I'll try and do some homework and find some others as well to kind of
Yeah.
help.
If you think of any, post them in the replay link.
Yeah, and then we can share it. So we'll do that as well, along with the notes, and then of course the Zoom replay. Well, any comments or anything for the good of the order for the group, or any questions that any of us can answer while we're here before we go?
Christy and Trey, thank you for all that you do for us. I appreciate you tremendously, as well as Susan, my upline. Thank you all. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome. It's a
Well,
good.
we adore all of you guys.
Oh, we adore you guys. This is fun. This is fun. So,
It is.
any three-way call stories? I know some of you did three-way calls this week. What happened? Anybody want to share?
Lori should share. I know
Lori
she's in
could
the
share.
car.
She's
She's
kind
on
of
mute.
sleeping every once in a while, though. But Lori did do a three-way call. She did a
Okay.
great job.
And she got a consultant from it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Congratulations, Lori.
She's
And-
freezing up. Yeah.
Joey did a 3-way call.
Yes.
I heard about that.
Helping.
And Joey's going to send his consultant probably on Monday or Tuesday. And then
Awesome.
I offered a Zoom call for his consultant to bring on his team of 10 people. Obviously, Trey would love to have you on with that as well.
Yeah, just let me know, kind of give me a day and time that you're thinking about so I can make sure that I'm available to do that. I would love to. And thank you for helping Joey. And that's one thing I like about, or really actually I love about our organization is that, you know, we're all kind of here for each other and to help each other grow, because we all understand that as others grow, we grow. And so I really appreciate you, Susan, for doing that. And congratulations for Joey when you listen to this later. You're amazing, man.
Cool.
Anything else, guys?
Last thing, we've had a Recruit 20 and 30 team, and we're expanding it. So Tuesday, we're going to kind of relaunch and kind of review some things as Philippa brings on her new people to really get us into income producing activity. So that's open. If you have questions about it, just send me a quick private message, and that Zoom will be Tuesday, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
In the morning?
Yes.
Okay. Christy's going to have to fill me in because I'll be at work at that time.
I know, you've got that JOB. I am so sorry.
I know, me too. Hey, it's not my choice, trust me, believe me.
I know.
I have 3 years, actually 3.5 years before I can actually just officially retire and collect my full Arizona state retirement. So that's the only reason that I'm hanging in there right now.
You do
because
that.
I want that money. I earned it, right? I want it. I've worked long enough for it. And then I can figure out what else I want to do when I grow up. I want to be like you, Dr. Susan. Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
That doesn't look like Cheryl.
I know it's not Cheryl.
Yeah. So, anything else that you guys want to add before we jump off? Sorry, Dwayne, you're gonna have to listen to the replay.
This is a great topic. Thank you for all you guys do.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
One thing I've been doing to increase my network as well is just because we're so social media driven. Like you said, find your interests, go out and find groups that you have in common with. I put a post somebody else put a post in a group a few weeks back, and it was just like, drop a selfie, let's make some new friends. And it went viral. There were thousands of people dropping selfies. And I mean, I think I increased my following by about 300 or more people. Now granted, like you said, they're not my people yet, but little by little, we're messaging each other, we're getting to know one another. Now I know they're following me, I'm following them. And I think that was, I mean, I did a video posted a video last week. It was like last Saturday, I think. And it's about forgiving assholes. I don't know, so something crazy, but sorry. but a week later, because of the contents of it, there's people still reaching out to me, like a week later. And there's still, so just even what we're posting on social media is allowing our followings to decide if they want to get to know us better than what they just watch on social media. So, there are so many opportunities for us to just keep building relationships and getting those right people, connecting with the right kind of people. So there's so much opportunity. So
true. And I thank you so much for sharing that, because it's right. It goes right along with what we just talked about. And I want to also share with all of you and share with your team as well. If there is a topic that we need to discuss, please shoot that out to us that you feel that's important for your team to hear. If there's a topic that you would like to discuss, we're definitely open to that as well. If you're not ready for that, that's okay. You can give it to us and then we'll do it for you. But if you want to jump in there and do that for us, I know Christy and I, Susan, we would really appreciate that. Debbie, you guys just let us know.
Okay.
Cool.
Definitely. And along the lines with what Debbie said is, you know, I do build a lot of relationships on Facebook, and I work really hard to have my cold market become my warm market. And for me, I hear that I'm known for, like, I have a I Declare page. So that's just a page that I just post spiritual things and from an I Declare book. And you know, I'll like run into people like in my networking group. They're like, oh yeah, I'm in your I Declare page and I love it. I read it every day. And so it's just something that I like to do. And, you know, I have over 2,000 people in that group now. I've been doing it for years. And so people just kind of know me for that. They know me for just posting positive things and being uplifting and inspirational, and that's just what I want to be known for. And so people are feeling that through my Facebook. So that's good. You know, that's my goal. And I do try to get together with people, like reconnect with friends, or you know, just for coffee or happy hour or whatever. I try to be more intentional with that because I can get so busy being a caregiver and a wife and a mom and all that kind of stuff, and a business owner, and just kind of brush off not doing things with my friends. But I'm very intentional now on getting together with a few people a week, whether it's just for an hour or if it's for a Friday night, just so I can reconnect with people. And it may not go to business or my product or whatever, but it's just doing life, you know, and just meeting new people, and who knows who they're going to introduce me to, or who knows if the business is going to come up in those conversations or the product when you're listening to your micro daily ears. And so that's just kind of stuff that I like to work on. And I'm not a huge networking group. Like, I don't really like a lot of networking groups. I've done, you know, tried several, but I found one that I absolutely love. It's not a huge time commitment. It's all about the ladies. It's inexpensive. It's not pressured. And I've gotten a lot of business from it and a lot of amazing friends just because of that. So, you know, that might be something fun for you to do. But it may take a few networking groups to find one that you click with. But I love our networking group. And so I just meet every other week or twice a month. And like I said, I've gotten business, but it's happened organically. It's not. And we're having fun, and I'm going to have friends for life out of that group. I guarantee you. So
Thank you so much, Christy. And hey, I appreciate you guys' time. And does anybody else have any other comments or questions before we conclude?
Dwayne does.
One quick thing. I don't know if that's reading backwards for you guys or not. I think, I don't know if Christy, you sent it to me, or if I got it through Eric Worre, but they've got a webinar.
Yes.
Starting, so I'm starting that at 10 o'clock, and that's 10 Secrets of the Social Media Superstars webinar. And
yes.
They have it, you know, throughout the weekend, but it looks like it's going to be a good webinar.
Yeah, I'm jumping on at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Wayne had something.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
I won't be long, but I will say one of the markets that is absolute for this product is the low carb, high fat, health choice diets right now. A lot of people are using ketones. I use the Prove It ketones. We get into a conflict whether we're promoting ketones and micro daily at the same time. So times you'll see me promote a lot of ketones and not say a lot about micro daily, but behind the scenes, I'm popping the micro daily over because there is something that is omitted in this low carb diet, and we're missing the micronutrients, we're missing the minerals. This is a great big deal. It's a big wave that we could be a more part of, and I know Aaron Mathis is all over it.
Right.
And I know each of you guys, I'm just encouraging it because I spend a lot of time in the low carb market, a lot of time in the ketone market, and people are completely oblivious to this. They're trying longevity, they're trying all these other crazy things. They're going and getting the pink salt to try to replace what Micro Dailies is doing, and it just does not do. My success with my neuropathy below my knees did not come with just ketones. It came as soon as I started taking the Micro Daily product. That's when my neuropathy went away.
That's good. And that's a good point, Dwayne, because I know Aaron had mentioned an app that if you're on the keto diet, which there's a lot of people that are on that lifestyle journey right now for lots of health benefits. Micro Daily, if you put this Micro Daily in the app, it shows that it will fulfill all the requirements that you need for a vitamin and a mineral. So it's a huge selling point. You see somebody, here's a key. You can go to Facebook and you can put keto in the top. You can see all the people that are doing keto or posting keto recipes or interested in keto. And you could simply reach out to them and just have a conversation. You know,
Sure.
you might, if it's a friend, you might just want to say hi and then, you know, just kind of chit chat and say, hey, I noticed are you doing the keto diet? You know, oh, what kind of supplement are you using? You know, I'd love for you to sample mine for a couple days. It fulfills everything you need for that diet. So that's a huge market right now.
Do you think
It's
there's
a
a
big
document
wave.
or something that we could get made with that kind of information on it? Because I think that's a really good, I mean, thank you for sharing that because I think that's great information.
I would ask Aaron because he's like so good. He knows that app. So like in the keto world, they're very good. Well, they should be if they're doing this because you want to make sure you're doing it the right way. He knows of the app that you do, and they could put in Micro Daily, and it will show that it's a good supplement.
The keto lifestyle is diuretic in nature, and so the body loss of minerals and micronutrients is huge.
Yes.
And you cannot get it back with just food. So this is probably the primo supplement to a keto lifestyle. Longevity does not deliver what Micro Daily does. And
Yeah.
I've tried them both,
Yeah.
and I've been objective.
Yeah.
So,
I agree. Thank you for
and that
bringing
new brain pill, oh my
Huh?
word, that new brain pill, oh my heavens. I
I
love
know
it.
you're having great success with it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Love to hear that.
That's
All right.
good, Dwayne. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate that, and we really appreciate you and the value that you add to our team and our organization. So thank you for being on today, and thanks all of you for being here. And we love you. We appreciate you. And again, we'll try and have this posted by this evening along with the notes. And if you have any topics that you need us to talk about, please shoot it to Christy and I. If there's a topic that you want to talk about, let us know so we can schedule you in on a Saturday, okay?
Hey, we love you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Happy Saturday. You guys enjoy.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
See ya.
Thank you.